So my job in this video is to teach you how to use a CRM system and marketing tools in order to master lead generation in 2024. Now, this video is ideal for beginners. And what we're going to go through in this video is 5 steps that you need to consider. And again, I'm going to walk you through those steps so you can see exactly what you need to do. And those 5 steps are going to break down into understanding your social media and getting your word out there and using that more effectively. Landing pages and forms so people can contact you, as well as contacting you through social media. How to nurture those people. So get them into your email marketing, your nurturing campaigns, and get those going through. Then 4 is more about how to convert and how to get those sales across the line. And then 5 is all about the review process. Now, if you've seen my other video, you would have seen me talking about the overview of this and those 5 steps that you need to take in order to get your lead generation working. And this video, what's different about this video is it's going to be a walkthrough. So I'm going to share my screen with you and I'm going to walk you through the processes that you need to take and exactly how to do them in order to get your lead generation working in 2024. So let me quickly shoot over to my other screen just here. So for us, we use Sales Ember. Now, Sales Ember is actually a white label solution of High Level. So if you are looking to use High Level directly, you can go right there. Or you can jump on Sales Ember, which is ours. And with the Sales Ember, it comes with the additional consultancy and support that you require from us in order to get this working for you. Okay, so here we are in one of my test accounts. And as I said, step one that we're going to focus on is all about social media. Now, the great thing about this is what you can do is you can create all your social media directly in here. Now, there's 2 parts to this. And the first one is in marketing, just here. And then you can go into your social planner and you can connect your Facebook, your Instagram, your Google My Business, your LinkedIn, your X, and your TikTok accounts directly in here. And you can post directly to these platforms. Now, what's great about these is it allows for a different variation of posting. One is to post immediately. The next is to schedule your posts so they can go out at a certain time. And the third option is to have recurring posts. So you might create a post on Facebook and then get that to repeat itself every 6 months, let's just say, or every 3 weeks. So you got consistent information going out. Let me just switch to a live account here. So here we are in another test account, but it's got live data in here. So if I go to new post up here now, you can see I've got many things connected. So I'm going to press new post. And in here, what I can do is I can select where I want it to go. And then I can type in my information here and I can customize for each channel. So once I've typed in the information that I want to go here, what I can do is I customize. It will pop up here and I can change it for each. The great thing is I can do post, stories, and reels. And in Google My Business, I can do my call to action down there. I can add images. And the other thing is I can use the AI as well that comes with Sales Ember or Go High Level in order to create those posts. And as I said, once you've got them down here, what I can do is down here, I can post now. I can schedule a post. I can do for approval if there's a hierarchy in your business, or I can schedule recurring. And I can say I want this to go out once a month from now till 2028. Just there. I didn't hold. Let me try again. I forgot to press confirm. 2029. Just there. I need to get a start date. Miss the start date, end date. Have I got that right? Yeah, that's right. Still messed up the start date. To end date. Confirm. There we go. So start date's there. End date's there. I want it to go out once a month between those dates at that time, and then I can schedule post and that will go out just there. Now, that is your social media posting and that you can come out. Now, if someone messages you directly back from these posts that go out, it will come in conversations. So if I click conversations, you can see all the communication that comes directly back in into the system should they direct message you via Facebook, Instagram, or Google My Business. Now, the other one that you've got here that we have in Sales Ember is ad tools for Facebook and Google, just here. And what this allows me to do is it allows me to create Facebook ads directly in here. And what's good about this system here, and this system, we use UpX. So we've got UpX tied in. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to create a company, create a thing. I connect my Facebook integration, just like that. And if I click launch new campaign, I want Facebook there. Then I can use the templates that are in here as well. And you can create more templates or more ads directly in UpX as an agency owner. Or if you're using Sales Ember, then we do that on your behalf and put them into your account. And then what you can do is you can select the one that you want. Just here, let's say it's here. And what I can do is select. And then I can alter this to how I want it to look. And the great thing here is I can do lead forms directly from here. And then I can send that out, extend there, make sure that's right, add text. I can tweak this just here, how I want it to look, add media. I can upload my own media. So what was originally in that template, I can tweak and change it here to make it more relevant to me. And I can send this out and I can connect it to a lead form that is in my Facebook account. Now, if you are using lead forms directly from your Facebook, so you don't have to use this, if you are using it, then what you can do is you can go down into your settings down here. And what I can do is in integrations, up at Facebook form fields, just up here, I can connect my Facebook form. So let me just go over those three things that you can do in the social part, which is number one. And that is you can either use, well, you should be using your marketing just in here and your social planner in order to push out organic posts. You can use a ad tool that is AI generated and has templates in already to get you started, which we use UpX. So if you are using high level directly, you can tie in UpX and use that and create all the ads that you need. Or if you are using Facebook directly, then what you can do is you can go into your settings just down here. You can go into your integrations and you can map your forms. So what this does is when you map your forms is it brings the content directly into Go High Level or Sales Ember. So what that means is if someone uses your form on your Facebook ad and they fill in their first name, their last name, their email address, their phone number, and any questions that you want, then it will instantly put them into your system as a contact just here and bring all that information in. So when you are doing that, that will allow you to, auto-populate your CRM system with the information from Facebook ads. So that is how you go about creating the social part of your lead generation. Now, the second thing is landing pages. And I love landing pages for the information that you can have on them. Now, as I've mentioned in previous videos, landing pages need to be very bespoke to what it is you're offering. They need to only have one thing. So if I go into sites down here and into funnels, what you can do is you can create a new funnel and I can use a template. So just here. And what I can do is I can select the template that I want. Some of these funnels are quite in depth with the information that they have on them. So let's just say a car guru maybe. What I can do is I can select this and I can bring in the car guru here as a funnel. So here we go. So this is the template that it brings in. Now, first of all, what I can do in settings is I can make sure it's connected to my domain. So I've got my own custom domain just here. So it looks right. And again, you set that up in the settings area of your CRM. And then if I go into steps, what I can do here is I can tailor this to exactly how I want it to look. Now, what I would do first of all is if I am using a template is I would remove any navigation. So this navigation up here, I would remove this because I do not want the navigation. I do not want them to be able to click around and go elsewhere. This is literally the only thing I want them to do. So in here, I would remove the services one as well and get started. So this might be download my document, download my flyer, download or something, or book a meeting, wherever I want it to be. Down here, I could have additional information about me, about the why they should use me, loads of information. Again, I wouldn't have different pricing options. This is all about just allowing them to make one decision. That's all we want them to do. So here I can do download. Just there is a download. So scroll down here and download. Just there. And then what I can do in here is once they download it, I can take them directly to it. So if I do website URL, in here, I can put the URL details that sends them directly to the download. And what I would do with that is I would add the download to the media section of the CRM and use the link there. So they go instantly to it. What I can do differently is I can send them to the next step. Just there. So what happens is they press download and then they go to the next step. And let me just take you to the next step. Just here, which is a thank you. So I'll get rid of booking. We don't want that. Delete that. And then we got thank you. This thank you page here. So they go to the thank you page. Just there. And thank you. And then what I can do is I can add a button. Just here and say, here is your, press here for download. And then I can open up, I can go to open URL in a new tab. So that opens up, so they've always got this tab. And then what I can put further down here is I can create a new section. There it is. So I'm just going to bring that up there, add row. And then what I can do here is I can just add another headline. While I have you, do you want to upgrade or something? And what I can do then is I can use this as an upsell just here, which then pushes them into buying a product from me. So originally it talks about, do they want the download? They press that by submitting details as well. I should probably say that. So just here, actually, I'll just go back to the previous page. Just here, if I go back in, what I can do here in order to make sure I capture information so I know who downloads it is I can add a form. So what I can do is here I can press form, bring that down here and select my form just there, and then delete that. And then what I'm asking for here is first name, last name, email, phone number. I can change this form or select any form that allows me to have that different. You play with the padding to make sure that it looks better than just that. And then, as I said, here what I can do is go to the next step, just there, and save that. So now when someone fills in this information just here, they go to the next step, and now I've collected the information. So that automatically updates my CRM. So to get to this page, you just use the URL which is provided. So let me just wait till this is saved. And as I mentioned before, in settings here, this is where you got this. So this is your domain, and then you got / that in order to make sure that you go to the right page. In your domain settings, you can change this. So this is the homepage for this URL, so you don't need this. But again, if you haven't done that, because you've got a range of magnets, lead magnets, landing pages connected to this domain, then make sure that you have this path just here. And that's how you go about creating landing pages, and that you can share. You can share wherever you want. Generally, if you are using Facebook forms, then you won't need to send them to this because you're already collecting their information, and you would offer the download that you are offering as part of the form. Submit your details to the form and get the download. But here, if you're not, when you're using social media with organic posting, then you can create a landing page that people sign up to and receive that additional information. So that's really handy to do. Okay, so next what I want to do is the nurturing campaign. So if I go into my automation just here, and this is number 3 now, the nurturing. So what do you do with leads once they come in? You've spoken to them on social media, they've messaged you, or they've signed up using your forms on your Facebook ads, or maybe they have signed up using your landing page. So what do you do next? Bear in mind, we're not talking about the download that you need to create for your landing pages. That is in a different video, but this is all about how to go about create the landing page and do the lead generation process. So here, what I can do in workflows, and what I can do is I can create a new workflow. So if I go start from scratch, just here, and what I can say is, if I go to forms, I can do Facebook lead form submitted. So this is when someone has submitted a Facebook lead form. So if I'm using that process, then they come into this workflow. Here I can select the workflow, the form that I want. Obviously, I haven't got any in this account. And then if I do a form again, what I can do is form submitted. And then I can select the form that I want to use. So download just there. So now anyone that has used that form, I can make sure that they get the follow-ups email sequence. So what I need to do now is create my first email. So in here, what I can do is send email. And then what I can do is just create my name from email, just there, and subject here is your download. And then here I'll just put hi, first name, so contact, first name. Here is the download. Thanks, Chris. Now they might have already got it. So, and what I would do here is here I would hyperlink it. So select that, go up to add link, and then I would add in the link for that media that we talked about. So upload it to media, grab the link and put it in here so it is hyperlinked. Do not just put the URL in here because it will look spammy. If they've already been redirected to it, you can add something like, thanks for requesting the download. You should have been sent to it upon sign up, but here it is in case. Yep. And then download here, and then you can hyperlink that just there. So you're sending it out again. I'm just going to save that. Now what you can do is you can add in a wait. Let's say 1 day. 1 day. I'm just going to do this so we know there. And then we can go about creating our second email. What I can do here is I can just copy this, save time there, and then I can go, it's got all the same information here, and then did you find it useful? Here's more info there, and then I can add in the text that I want here. Did you know? Blah, 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 blah. There you go. And then save that. And then I got 2 emails, and I can keep doing this all the way through to create my email sequence to the point where I can add in a calendar link. So let me just copy all these actions just there. So normally you'll have about 5 emails before you do this. Now what I can do is I can grab my email. So if I save this just there, and I'm going to go back, going to grab my calendar. I've created calendars in here. So I've created calendars using the create calendar there. And then what I'm going to do is this one here, grab this and share, grab my permalink, copy that. And then what I can do is go back into my automation, find the one I was working on because I haven't labeled it. So is that one there. And then select on that email and say, book a call. There. How about we touch base, book a call, and then I'll hyperlink that just there, add that in. Brilliant. And now you can make that a bit more clear. But what happens now is whenever someone clicks on this here as an email, they will go through to my calendar and they'll be able to book a call with me. And that way I can start getting people booking calls with me. So that's number 3, how you go about nurturing your leads when they come through. Now, something else that I advise, something else in here to help with number 4, the conversion process, is staying on top and understanding who it is that you are meant to be converting. So if I just go back to here, let me just save this. And let me just go back to my opportunities. Now, I always say create a opportunity board. So what I'm going to do in pipelines here is I'm going to create a new pipeline and just call this lead generation. And then in here, I'm going to call this new leads. And then in here, I'm going to call this booked call. Brilliant. And then save that. So now I've got, if I go to opportunities, I've created 2 lead generations. Obviously, I've made this video before. So in here, we got new leads and booked a call. Now, what I can do here is if I go back to my automation and back into that workflow, back into this workflow just here, I can actually tell it to up here. So I can actually tell it to add it to the opportunity. Just here. So I'm going to select pipeline lead generation, new leads, opportunity name. I'm just going to call it the contact. So their full name, opportunity source, leave that blank. But that you can structure on where it is coming from. And then status is always open. And then save that action. What did I do there? No, delete that. And save that action just there. Now, what that means is as soon as someone comes into here via either signing up via the Facebook form or the trigger, or the Facebook, by the form submitted, the one via the landing page or the Facebook lead form via Facebook, is instantly they will go into that opportunities. And that just allows me to keep track of them, of how many people are in there. Now, at the end here, when they sign up with book a call, I can create another workflow, and I've already got one set up, which is recipe appointment confirmation, which basically means that as soon as they come into here, they get a confirmation email. So when they book an appointment using that calendar, they get a confirmation, and then they get a reminder all the way through, 24 hours before and an hour, and you can change this to be whatever you want it to be. And then what I can say is remove. So I want them to remove from the previous workflow, another workflow. I want them to be removed from my workflow that had those 5 emails in to make sure they're out. Maybe I've got more emails afterwards that keeps reminding them to book an appointment with me. But what this means is that they, as soon as they've booked one, they come out of that. And then I can also say opportunity, create opportunity in here that they go, sorry, that's the wrong one, that they go into book to call. And then opportunity name again, exactly the same, full name. Their status is open still. And then save action. Now, what that means is as soon as they've booked a call, they get removed from the other workflow. They get updated on my appointment board, and then they get all the confirmation emails going out. And let me just go back to my appointments just here, my opportunities. So they will be in here in new leads when they come into the system. And then once they booked a call, they will go into here, which means that I no longer have to worry about them. So when it comes to converting your leads, what you can do is you can come into here and look who the new leads are and look at the emails that they've got, and then look to see if they've opened those emails or interacted with them, so you can continue to have a conversation with them. If they're going through, if they've been in there a while, say they've had 7, 8 emails and they've done nothing with them, then if you've got the telephone number, you can give them a call. If they've gone into booked a call, then you don't have to worry about them because you have got a call with them coming up, and you can see when that is going to be, when the appointment is. And this way you can work on converting your audience, converting your leads to get them across the line. Now, this system, Sales Ember, Go High Level, does come with invoice documents just here. So you can create invoices to send to them just here, or proposals that you can send to them in order to get them signed up quicker. And you can also take payment links as well. So what you can do here is you can create a quick payment link based on your products. So here I've got a build a course product, which I've created in the products. And then what I can do is I can send them this. So if I can send them this so they can pay immediately, and I can get that all sorted and done directly on the phone, and I don't really have to worry about them lingering. So just here, yeah, I can send that. Here's the URL link just here in order to send that. So when I'm on the phone, I can say, look, actually, cool, you want to sign up? I'm going to send you a quick link just to your mobile phone. Well, I got you, just sign up. And you can get them sorted. The other thing is once you've set this up correctly, you can take payment yourself. So you can use this link, you can open it up, and you can ask them for their card details over the phone and get them signed up that way. And then you can create more workflows based on that. That say thank you for your payments and all that you need to do. So you can get them to convert while you are on the phone with them, while you're having that meeting, by using the payment links and the products category within the system. And if you're using other types of CRM systems as well, that should allow you to happen. So that's number 4, converting. Right, now we're on to number 5, which is all about your reviews. And this is really, really important, your reviews. And in here, we got one called reputation management. And when you've got your Google My Business connected in here, you can send review requests. So in here, you can send a review request to anyone to instantly get a review. You can send it by SMS or email. The other great thing is you can do it via automation. So what you can say here, you can create another automation just here, start from scratch. So basically you can say when someone has brought something, so when someone has bought a course, I'm trying to just remember the product. So product access granted, product started, product completed, just there. Or there is some tags. If you're using tags, you can do that. Or just further down here, product completed, invoice payment received, order form submission, just there. What you can do is you can have those. So let's just say I got order form submission just there. So they've completed an order or paid. Then I can have a wait just there. Let's just say I've got to wait for 30 days or maybe 10 days or 30 days just there. And then what I can do is I can send them a review. So send a review request just there, to review email. And then that means once they've bought something, it waits 30 days and then it sends them a review request. And I can keep sending this request until they actually sign it. Once they sign it, I can remove them automatically from the workflow. And that just means I never have to worry about remembering to send out reviews again. It means I've automatically got that. Also, what I can do here is, let's just save that and go back. And so from there, once I've got the reviews, I'm able to then tag them and I can send out a new workflow, which is based on upselling them to further products should I want, or that if I'm using the in reputation, if I'm using the widget just here, what that allows me to do is instantly update my website with any reviews that are coming through, so I never really have to worry about that. And this is step number 5, review and upsell. So just breaking it back down again, our process very much is step number 1, use social media to push out your information and get people coming into your system. Step 2 is use landing pages. So you can use a landing page, get the link, push it out on your social media to get people signing up to a form to get them coming in. Step 3 is nurture them. Use that nurture process in order to get them dripping through down the line, so you can constantly sell yourself and give them more information and get them trusted into your brand, so they're more likely to arrange a calendar event with you, book it on your calendar, and have an appointment, have a Zoom meeting with you. Number 4 is convert. You can do that on your phone. while you're speaking to them. You can send them a payment link. You can get them all signed up, ready to go. And then number 5 is you can automate your review process to make sure that those are going out directly to your website, or once you have got the review, you can upsell them based on what they said. So there's 5 steps there to help you understand how you can do better lead generation in 2024. This is particularly targeted to beginners, to help you get started, and then from there you can advance and develop further.